author and founder of the School of Purpose Academy, Vivian Cherie Holloway here, coming to you with the small business training. Guys, I'm so excited you're here because today we're going to be talking about and discussing the Bulletproof comeback plan for small businesses. We're going to be showing you how to dominate any economy using Amazon secret tactics. So I'm hoping that, I hope you're excited, guys. This is going to be really, really cool. I promise you're going to be learning some very cutting edge things that's going to set your business up to be able to succeed in any environment, any weather, any climate condition, crisis, or economy. So today in particular, you're going to be learning the Bulletproof Business Comeback Plan, okay? You're going to be learning how to thrive in any economy, which is very important as you see now that we're living throughout this particular crisis that we're facing now. You're going to learn how, we're going to talk about how Amazon dominated during the COVID-19 crisis. I know that we are headed over a hill, and we'll talk more about that, about COVID-19, but this is more to it than just COVID-19. But if you look around you at the businesses that are really doing well right now, there are certain things that they are doing. But here's the key, guys. They didn't just start it when COVID-19. They were already doing it. So it put them in a certain type of position. And you're going to be learning some things today that can definitely position your business better as well. We're going to be talking about, like I said, how you can use the tactics that Amazon uses for explosive growth and domination. So grab pen and paper. I'm telling you, you're going to want to take notes because I promise you, you are going to get a lot of information today. And you're going to be learning some things that maybe it hasn't been explained to you or you didn't understand. But at the same time, you're going to be hearing things that you've heard before. But you're going to walk away today with an actual plan that you literally can implement starting today that will take your business to the next level and will get you started on a track of being able to profit in any environment and economy whatsoever. So definitely grab that pen and paper. Now, while you're doing that, let's talk about why you should care about bulletproof business in general. Let's talk also about who exactly is this training for? Because this training isn't for everybody. So number one, who is this training for? Well, first off, this training is for small business owners, okay? That's the first group of people that this is for. If you're a small business owner, whether it be online, a retail location, a traditional brick and mortar store, restaurant, grocery store, tire shop, landscaping, anything under the sun, this training is for you. It could potentially be for you and help you take your business to the next level. Now, the next group of people that this is for, not only do you need to be an entrepreneur or a small business owner, you need to be someone that wants results. You're aggressive, you want results. You really believe in your business because you know that it changed lives and it helps people out. So you're aggressive about it. You don't want to waste your time. You want to see results. So that is who this is for. Now, who it's not, if you're kind of on the fence and lackadaisical about getting results and changing your business, hey, listen, this is not going to be for you because I can tell you today, you're going to learn a lot of hands-on tactics that you can literally sink your teeth into and use and walk away with starting today. So if you're not the type of person that wants to change and wants to implement something and jump right in, this is not going to be for you. And last but not least, if you're one of those people that's looking for a get rich quick scheme, you can go ahead and get on out of here because this is definitely not for you. Now, I will be giving you some fast track actions and a lot of growth hacks, guys, because there's a lot of people that have been doing successful things. And we're going to talk about that today and how you can use it in your business. But there's no such thing as a get rich quick pill or anything. However, there are things that you can do to expedite the process. And that's what we're doing. But if you're looking for some overnight scam, hey, this is not it. Okay, now back to everyone else. Let's get into this training because it's very exciting and I'm so proud to bring you this information because I know the effects that it can have on your business. So first off, guys, why should you even care about bulletproofing your business? Okay, well, obviously right now we're going through this pandemic outbreak, this COVID-19, it creeped up on us. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of information that was already out that really could have had us as a nation and as in a globe, but I'm coming to you from the US. So as a nation, we really had a lot of information. The leadership had information that could really have saved a lot of lives, right? However, but the key is in a pandemic is all about being prepared. Okay. So this is the first lesson that we're learning from COVID-19, okay, about being prepared. So that's number one, because at the end of the day, guys, there's still businesses that are doing just fine. They are making money, okay? Next, floods. What if we have all this extreme weather going on, okay? See, bulletproofing your business is not just about COVID-19. This is a message that I have been, and we're going to talk more about who I am and everything, but I want you to understand why you should care about your business first, because this is what it's about. Okay. But having a backup plan, floods, look all over the world. We're having all of this extreme weather, forest fires. You never know what could happen in your territory. So bulletproofing your business is very important. Many of you have literally put your homes on the line. You have put time and family and vacations, all of it. You sacrificed it for this vision that you have. So should you bulletproof your business? Of course you should. Extreme weather, all these storms. I mean, we hear about it all over the world, but now COVID-19 is something that is a wake-up call that it could happen anywhere. Okay, anywhere. So the importance, this is the main key takeaway I want you to understand about bulletproofing your business. It's all about the importance of proactive planning and execution, so that when things happen that you cannot control, you can still execute and move in your business the way you see fit, and that is profitable for you, your family, and the people that you employ. So the next one is having the option, right? You want the option to be able to expand in any economy. I was reading the news or some articles online about a lot of states, they're starting to open back up and things like that. And I know everybody have their own opinion, and that's a completely different training, because I want you to get up and running in your time and your way that will help you in the future, protect you, and be profitable to you. So that's what this training is about. But a lot of businesses are now starting to open back up. And here's the deal, guys. I've seen some other companies, they're not in a rush to open back up, because they believe and feel that their health of their employees is more important. Now, here's what I want you to take away from that. Think about having the option to where you can just go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to just wait. I'm gonna not wait. You're always working on things, but you know what? I'm gonna just focus on my family and other things that are important right now, because you have the option to. You have the flexibility to, because you are still making money. Your business is still thriving in any economy. Think about the type of freedom that would give you if you had your business bulletproof. And that's what you're going to be learning today. Now, who am I and why should you even listen to me? Since we're talking about all these different tactics and bulletproofing your business, well, guys, I've worked for 3 Fortune 500 companies in leadership, branding, and marketing. And before I even got to leadership, I want you to understand that I worked my way up. And I say that, and I'm proud to say it, because when you can work your way up, there are certain pieces to the puzzle, especially in business, that you simply can't get anywhere else, regardless if you have 8 degrees or no degrees. When you work your way up, you get the opportunity to work with people on all different levels, and you truly understand that everybody play their part when it comes to business. Okay. I've authored 7 books, all in the arena of entrepreneurship. I really love entrepreneurship and business, because I truly believe that is the only freedom that we have as far as being in control of our finances. And I truly believe I've worked in the top 3 customer-centric industries in business, hands down, which is hospitality management, which is food and lodging. I've worked in technology, which actually gives me a cutting edge experience and knowledge on how to integrate technology into your business. We're in a digital environment right now, a information age. Okay, and working for the number one wireless company of America really gives me the cutting edge. This is also what makes these trainings different. See, it's a lot of people doing trainings, coaching, small business this, motivational that, but it's the perspective. And the thing that makes this particular training completely different is I'm the small business advocate. I'm all about the small business. But having worked in the arenas of the Fortune 500 companies, working my way from the bottom to the top, experiencing all that I've experienced, and then on top of that, being in the top 3 customer centric industries, this is giving you the advantage that you need to thrive in any economy. And that last industry that I was in was pharmaceuticals. And what pharmaceuticals does and what it gave me was the ability to help people put together a process that will get you consistent results, because that's how you build an ironclad brand. It's not to say that you won't make any mistakes and you won't have any fumbles or bumbles, because we're all human. However, when you have an iron stone clad process that can crank out results, predictable results for 98.9% of the time, this is when people fall in love with your brand, and this is what's going to make your brand priceless. And that's what you're going to be learning today. So like I said, I'm the small business advocate. I am a business coach and strategist, guys, because it's all about action. So you can have all the plans and everything. But guys, did you know there's people out here now that are thriving, making at least $10,000 a month at home? They didn't even graduate from high school. You know, some of the most powerful people behind the powerfulest brands didn't even graduate from college. They dropped out. I'm sure you know Steve Jobs. I'm not sure about Jeff Bezos, but I know Steve Jobs definitely was a college dropout, because it's all about believing in your vision enough to learn, continue to learn, and execute, guys. You have to execute with mistakes and all. So that's a little bit about myself. Now, one thing that I want to promise you here. I'm going to promise you 2 things. Number 1, I'm never going to waste your time. You're going to learn some exciting things. I have so much to talk to you about today, but I'm going to make sure I keep it brief because I respect your time. And here's the deal. The second thing I want to tell you is, from my experience, I know I get so excited about different things that I want to train you and talk to you about. However, I know we only have a certain amount of time. And I know for a fact there's going to be more questions. Some of you guys are going to want to go deep dive into a lot of different things, and we just won't have the time. However, if you stay to the end, I definitely have a free gift value up to $60. Okay, and it's going to be something that will also complement you to take your business to the next level. But not only that, hey, if you feel inspired from what you hear today and you want to work with me more on a one-on-one basis, I'll give you the opportunity later on. But right now, let's jump into this training. So before we get into this plan, this bulletproofing your business plan and plan of action that you're going to have, let's talk about economics for the entrepreneur. Okay. Economics or the economy. Okay. It's several pieces to the puzzle, but we're going to make it very simple for you today. Okay. Now, first off, an economy, it needs money to survive. Okay. Some people may call it money, currency, fiat, whatever, pound, dollar, it doesn't matter. It needs money to make it work. Okay. You want your potholes in your streets covered up. You want nice new green trees and shrubbery and schools and different things like that. It takes money to run an economy, period, point blank. Okay, you as the entrepreneur and the small business owner, you are very important because you are adding money to your economy with your small business, regardless if it's just you or you have 200 employees. Okay, you are helping your economy. So for an example, you have the firms, which is you, or it could be a big business here, just for to explain the economy. You have firms. It could be a small business or a big business. Then you have the government, right? They're the ones that makes the rules and regulations. Then you have households, which you and I, we both have, okay? At the end of the day, even before the government and the firms, we all have households. Okay, here's the deal. As an entrepreneur, right, you're adding to the economy by adding money, economic value to it. But not only that, you're helping your fellow man out by, number one, providing them with services and goods that they need, which also stimulates the economy. Not only that, guys, you're helping them when you're employing them. Okay, because this helps them take care of their families. So I'm saying all of this to say to you, we're all in this together. This is what people don't understand, why the small business and the business person is important. Whether you have a big business or a small business, we are the ones that make it able to stimulate an economy. See, the government, they can do all the printing and everything, but if it wasn't for the people that provide the jobs, the people would not be able to make money and go buy the things that they need and want. And this is why you must understand, as a small business, your piece to this economy is very important. This is why I want to applaud you. But at the same time, I want to talk to you about knowing why it's so important to continue to educate yourself on the tactics of business and how to take your business to the next level. So here is some numbers for the small business community. Okay. Did you know that 1 out of every 3 businesses expect to double-digit their growth within the year? That's how important it is. Think about that. Guys, that's a lot of people that are making increases. And I know even throughout this COVID-19, a lot of things are changing and shifting that we couldn't control. But trust and believe, guys, the things that you can control, there are still some people that are making money in their business. Okay, 1 out of 3, there's someone still growing in their business. And today we're going to talk about positioning you so that you can be the one that is growing. So before we jump off into this plan, you have to understand, when it comes to challenges and crises, anything in life, it could be personal, family challenges, it could be business, whatever it is. You have to start off with the correct mindset. And with this COVID-19, it really makes it a stark reality of the mindset of a lot of people. You get some people that's gloom and doom, and then you get some people like, you know what, it's a shift, it's a change. And guess what, guys? Those things that you say, they will come your current reality. So you must have a mindset shift before any of this works. I don't want you to work against yourself and get all of this goal, this information, and then turn around and self-sabotage yourself, whether it be with your own attitude or negativity or other people. You have to block it out. We are in a time now where, guys, you have no time for pettiness or negativity. You now, COVID-19, I'm telling you, is this wake-up call that says, hey, like Nike says, just do it. You know, you almost have to be cutthroat about your dreams. I don't even want to say almost, but depending on how bad you want it and you know how important your business is, it comes a time when you say, you know what, I'm drawing this line in the sand. We're either going to grow or we're going to shut it down. And this, if you're here, I know you're here to grow. So the first thing that we have to do is turn the mindset shift, which says any opposition that comes your way is going to be, we're going to turn it into an opportunity. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, to do whatever it is that we need to do. Because here's the deal, guys, even though there's businesses that are opening back up, everybody is going to have their own different recovery plan. Okay. But the first thing is going to start off with the mindset shift of understanding, okay, I know we have this COVID-19 crisis. We have a lot of different challenges, but you know what? In the past, people have went through all type of things and they have overcame, and I'm no different. So now I'm going to start shedding the light and shining the light, looking for opportunity. And that is the mindset shift that you must have for this to work. Next, we need to have a plan. Okay. Now, sometimes, guys, I'm going to keep it real with you. And I always do. There's people that succeed without a plan, right? They start off without a plan. But this is a key factor that they have. Number one, they have a purpose. See, even if you don't have a plan, you need to have a purpose. a bigger reason for why you are doing what you're doing. So it could be your family, it could be your parents, it could be the greater cause of good. You need to have a purpose, because when you have a purpose, that's going to be your GPS that's going to navigate you to link up with the right people and get the training and everything that you need, and to keep you going no matter what. And the second piece of the puzzle is, if you decide not to have a plan, see, a plan is that thing that is going to give you strategy, okay? And it's going to help you set priorities. What's important and what's not. What is gold and what is garbage. Okay? But check it out. So even if you said planning doesn't matter, whatever, why do I need to plan? Things don't go as planned anyway. But here's the deal. You need to have at least you need to have your purpose. I'm all about purpose. And guys, you have to want to execute. You have to be about action. Okay, people are getting rich just because they continued action. They continue to learn and grow, and they continue to grow, and continue to go. Okay, so when you decide to have a purpose, number one, then you have a plan, guys, you are in a position to become a powerhouse brand. So let's talk about how Amazon has been dominating during this COVID-19 crisis. I've watched Amazon over the past 10 years just grow into something really huge. And people say what they want to say, guys, but let me tell you something. Amazon is what they are because they do what they say they're going to do. Okay, when they say they're going to deliver the product, your product is there. Unless something happens, sometimes things happen, right? But for the most part, they deliver. They definitely have a great pricing structure. Okay, and I'm not saying you can't find things at different places, but this is some of the reason why this brand is very successful. Okay, we're going to talk more into detail as far as why they're dominating during the COVID-19. But before we get into that, I want you to understand the structure of Amazon. Because, guys, a lot of us, we don't understand the structure of how they even started off. Now, if you're new to this particular training, I have a blueprint called, it's for the beauty business, for the beauty industry, and the small business owners. But guys, there are certain tactics that I learned when I was interning for several celebrity brands, including the housewives. Guys, there's a blueprint that every successful brand follows. Amazon, Apple, Nike, Sephora. It doesn't matter what industry. It could be cars, Rolex, Rolls Royce. It doesn't matter. Guys, there are certain fundamentals that all businesses follow and have in place in their business that guarantee success. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to get into the details with Amazon. First off, the fundamentals of business is knowing who your ideal client is. Who do you really serve? Who are the people that really support your business? See, most of the time in business, 10% of your complete client and customer base will do all the supporting for your business, right? Just like in our economy. Did you know that I believe it's 2 to 10% of the population owns 80% of everything? Okay. Now, a lot of people get upset about that. But at the end of the day, if you're not willing to do the things that everybody is not doing, see, you got to be willing to do the things that's hard when it's not popular to be that person. And that's what that 10% figured out. See, a lot of people want everything done easy, and it's just not. But anyways, the first thing, guys, that any successful brand does is they figure out who their ideal client is. Why? Because at the end of the day, everybody is not going to want your product. I don't care what you have. I don't care on delivery. It's just like this training. See, in the beginning, what I told you was this is not for everybody. I love helping small business owners because I love people that have a dream and they dare to go after it, right? I'm excited. I could talk to you about coming up with a coffee drink and be excited about it, right? However, I know for a fact you got people that they talk about it, but they don't be about it. So this training is not for you because I know me. I want you to get results. And I'm going to be aggressive about giving you the information that's going on right now, that's current, that is actually working. Some people, they need you to pamsy-wamsy, pat them on. Come on, guys, No, this is for the aggressive entrepreneur that's tired of it. You've worked for somebody possibly sometime in your life. You feel like you can do a better job, or you didn't like how they treated you, or maybe you just enjoy the freedom of having your own business that it gives you because it's priceless. Okay, so first things first, guys, figure out who is your ideal client. Okay, where do they stay? How do they look? How do they think? Okay, how do they behave? Where are they located? Now, there's two questions that you can ask yourself. Number one, who's buying my product right now? So you can take a look at your current customer base, or if you don't have as many customers as you want to have, you can simply look at some of your competitors or people that are doing it, that are already doing something similar or what you want to do right now. Okay, so once you take a look at that, you can come up with an ideal client profile. This is going to be important because you want to know how you communicate to those people, because everybody communicates differently in their particular zone. So if you have a clear understanding about who you're talking to, so if you were talking to mothers, if you're talking to fathers, parents, children, teens, right, pet owners, you're going to speak in different languages and different terms. So this is why it's very important for you to understand who your ideal client profile is. And the next piece to this is understanding who can afford your stuff right now. Listen, guys, right now with everything's going on, you really want to put yourself in a position and have a brand where people truly can afford your services. Hey, we're all looking for discounts, but right now, I truly believe that COVID-19 is just this wake-up call that's saying when you know you're worth more, it's time to start charging what you're worth and getting with the people that respect and really understands and appreciate your true value. So when you ask yourself, hey, who can really afford my products? Do they make 50,000, 60,000, 20,000? This is going to cut through the clutter of all the noise of people that, might say they want your business, but they really are not a good fit for your brand. Next, here's the other key that Amazon really gets. They really have this down pat. Okay. It's called the buyer's journey. See, once you figure out who your ideal client profile is, you're going to know that there's 3 steps to a buyer's journey. This pretty much means that no matter what you purchase, there's a 3-step process that goes on in every client, customer, or prospect's mind. Okay. And it starts off with awareness. So that means you have a problem. Even if you just wanted breath mints, right? Man, my breath smells in the morning. I need to get some breath mints, right? You have an awareness of the problem. Next, consideration. When you pull up to the gas station, you might go on a quick trip. Okay, you might see Mentos, Tic Tacs, or you might say, maybe I should get some gum, right? You understand the consideration. Now you're starting to think about, which one do I get? So when you finally get to this third piece of decision and solution, you said, you know what? I'm on this keto diet. Let me go ahead and get some of these sugar-free Mentos because that's going to be best. It's going to solve the bad breath problem, but at the same time, it won't give me the calories of the chewing gum and the Tic Tacs. Okay? That is how simple this process is, but it's very important because when you understand this is going to give you that cutting edge. This is also going to take you from only providing great customer service to that customer experience. I know you guys have been hearing about customer experience this, customer experience that. And I'm not going to lie, again, when competition and challenges and crises and things like that are going on, you have to always keep a cutting edge. Think about sports teams. Think about those athletes. Think about those chefs and cooks, whatever you're into. Think about those people that are always dominating at the top of their game. They always stay ahead. They always stay one step ahead with certain things, whether it be their practice, how they do it, whatever it is. They always keep a cutting edge tactic that's available to really help them dominate. And here's the deal. When you understand this buyer's journey right here, and then you move to customer experience, to me, guys, customer experience is always going to be that last final frontier. It should be the first, but I'm telling you, no one can take that from you. See, 1,000 people can sell chicken wings, but customer experience, nobody could ever do it like you. This is why when you understand this buyer's journey, you don't worry about competition anymore because you know they could have the same recipe, but they won't be able to steal your sauce. All right. So let's talk about Amazon's secret weapon. We've already said they know their ideal clients, which is people that love to shop online, videos, books. I was telling you guys about the blueprint that I created for small business, and it breaks down these fundamentals. And you guys will get access to this and everything, so don't worry about it. But one of the pieces of it is knowing who your ideal client is, but specializing in something. Guys, do you know Amazon started off with books? This is what really just makes me I'm talking about go into cahoots when I'm talking about these major brands. I want you to think about every brand out there I'm talking about $1 billion status, because see, what we're doing is we're going to use their growth hacks. You're going to learn their growth hacks for your business, because you might not want to be a billionaire, but maybe you want to make 50 million. Maybe you want to make 20,000 a month. So if you take their tactics and apply it to your business, if it's made billions for them already, what more can it do for yours? See what I'm saying? This is why this is so important. So as I was saying about the blueprint, Amazon started with books. They specialized in books. They perfected the process of books. And now Amazon is A to Z, whatever you need. So the secret weapon was innovation. See, innovation in its modern meaning is a new idea, creative thought, new imaginations in the form, device, or method. Innovation is also viewed as an application or a better solution that meets new requirements, unarticulated needs, or existing marketing needs. Pretty much what that is saying is innovation is all about taking an old idea and remixing and adding a new element to it so that it serves the marketplace even better. Okay, now some of you might be saying, okay, innovation, I still don't get it. I have a restaurant, I don't get it. I have a landscaping business, I still don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna tell you in one word what innovation is. But before that, let me just give you an example of how Amazon has continued to innovate, how Amazon has continued to innovate their business. Okay, they started off with books, right? Then they got the Prime service where you can get delivery. It goes out in 48 hours, or you can get shipping every 2 hours, right? They started with Alexa. Okay, they did Kindle. See how they continue to feed the need of their customer and client base? They were always trying new things. Now, guys, they have something called Amazon Go, where you literally can go into a grocery store and purchase things without a credit card or anything. I believe you're going to have some type of scanner, something that you scan to go into the store, and it's simply going to charge your Amazon account. That's powerful. That's innovation. An old school store, a grocery store with new school tactics mixed together is innovation. Now, how do you come up with innovation no matter what industry you're in? You come up with it with understanding what your client base wants. On-demand services right now is super huge. But going past on-demand services, think about your industry. So if you're in a restaurant business, like I've done a lot of coaching for restaurant owners. I really, really love restaurants. I truly believe that it's one of the hardest businesses to have, very competitive. I'm also very active in the beauty industry because that's another one that I know is very, very competitive. So when I talk to them, I'm going to give you an example, especially in the restaurant business. I'm always talking to them. My thing that I always used to tell my restaurant owners: delivery. Like when we talk about more money coming in, that was the first thing that I used to talk to them about. Is there a way that you can increase sales, or not even increase sales, because I know you're going to increase when you add delivery? Is there a way you can implement delivery? Okay. Now that's just an example of on-demand services, but during this COVID-19 crisis that we are all we are all facing right now, I want you to think about all the businesses that are really flourishing right now. And I want you to think, What is the number one service that they are providing that's really helping them take it to the next level and really crush it right now? Delivery. So think back, to all the times when maybe someone suggested, man, can we deliver? Okay, can you deliver on-demand services? Now, listen, guys, everybody does not have a business that can deliver. So this is not all about just delivering. This is just one simple example of how on-demand services is a way to take your business to the next level. And it is definitely the tactic that Amazon, Netflix, and a lot of businesses have used to take their business to the next level. So let's take a look at some other options that Amazon has used, but that you can also use as well. Now, let's take a look at some of the business models of these on-demand businesses. Okay, so you'll understand how you could implement it in your business as well. You have the websites, e-commerce, Amazon, Zappos, Shopify, and things like that. You have the freemium, which means you give them something free and then you charge up. So maybe you offer a software, a service, or streaming service. Okay, you have the on-demand, that's the Ubers and things like that. Some people call it peer-to-peer, but it is an on-demand service. Airbnb, okay, hire car, Lyft, Etsy. These are all on-demand services. Okay. Next, you have a subscription-based business. Okay, Netflix, Salesforce. There's all type of little what's this one? Fab 10. I believe Kimora Lee Simmons. She has a shoe boutique, Stitch Fix, a subscription-based service. Why is it that you feel you could not have a subscription-based service? Guys, you literally can do that for anything. For anything. Okay? Then you have Google and Facebook, the hidden revenue generation. Now, everybody here that is a small business owner, everybody's are on different paths and different journeys of your business. So the information that I'm giving you today, some of it may apply to you and some of it may not, right? However, here is something, say for instance, if you already have a huge client base, a huge fan base, you could use the hidden revenue generation for a business tactic for your business, like Google and Facebook. And what I mean by that is they understand that they have so much traffic and people coming to their websites and their stores. They give an opportunity for other people to market on their platform. Okay, so for an example, you can use your client base as leverage. This is why this is so cool, guys. Like, I'm so in love with it because I really want you guys to get it and understand that you don't have to be in some box. No matter what happens in the economy, if you understand who your ideal client is and what's important to them, by understanding that buyer's journey, you can do whatever you want to do. So let's move on. Now, in layman's terms, to talk about on-demand and all these different digital business infrastructures, it's all about how are you positioning your brand to be different. See, when you're in a competitive, noisy world like the world we're living in right now, okay, where you always got something coming at you right to left. Sometimes you almost can't even get a clear moment just to think unless you do it on purpose, because there's always going to be something or someone that's going to interrupt you, right? But the way you position yourself to only be interrupted or distracted with the people that's going to help you take your business to the next level, you have to think about, how can I position my business to be different? Okay, so Stitch Fix, they're a boutique. They thought about it. Well, how can I be different? Right? So what they pretty much did was create an algorithm for styles. Amazon decided to do the same thing. They said, oh, Stitch Fix is on to something. Let's copy. Here's another thing I want you guys to understand. There's nothing new under the sun. So there is no one that is copying. This is why you must, let me re-say that, okay? I want you to get it because it's very important. When you want to be great, you look to people that have done great things. It's not about, I'm copying off of this person, I'm stealing this information or whatever, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about flat out stealing somebody's information word for word. That's just cold-blooded crap. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about giving people props and honor and saying, you know what, they got a cool business. I love the way they do business. I love their customer service. Let me adapt some of their championship method and ways to take my business to the next level. That's what I'm talking about, guys. There is nothing new under the sun. So if you got a new notebook, it came from an old tree. If you got a new pair of shoes, it came from an old cow. Even if you don't like meat, it came from an old vegan cow. Okay? So I say all that to say it's all about you putting your spin on it and really recognizing, how can I position my business to be different? And that starts with understanding what your customer want, but guess what? Also knowing who is my ideal customer. Because before you can understand what they truly want and how to position yourself, you got to know, who problems are you solving? Who are you helping while you're in business? Who are the people? Now, here's some ways that you can position yourself in a big way to really rake in the profits during any economy. Number one, a fully functional website, a really cool experience. Now, look at this website, guys. It's so colorful. I mean, it's everything. It's fashion. It's bold. And some of you might say, well, ooh, it's busy. It's a lot going on. But I can guarantee you, for the people that love the things that they have, I can guarantee you they are attracted to this layout. But again, whatever industry you're in, do you have a fully functional website? Amazon has this down pat. Okay, they have everything you need at their website. Apple, they have everything you need at their website. And here's what's cool. Is your website an extension of your brand, whether you have an online or offline business? Because even if you have only a brick and mortar retail store, I don't care if you have a corner convenience store, you should have a website. Right now, you could be selling the essentials from your website. See, if you had already been prepared, oh man, I mean, just so many different opportunities, guys. But the first thing, a fully functional website. Okay, I really want you to think about it, because at the end of the day, everybody's going to come in your presence and they all are going to leave. Do you have a way to really connect with them after they leave your physical store, or even after they leave your website? Do you have a way to really draw them in? Next, on-demand education. Oh my goodness, guys, this one is my favorite. I'm all about education. Okay, and having online and on-demand education, I'm telling you guys, it's critical to you having several streams of income and really having the freedom and flexibility to be able to do whatever you want at any given time. Why? Because, guys, there's people that purchase your products and services and they really want to know more about it. They really want to be deep into it. They are a fan. So, for an example, some of you might say, well, I mean, I sell tires. Well, guess what, guys? There's people that really don't understand the importance of having great tires. Okay? We all need them if you have a car. Okay? So really having something where it's online, on-demand education, and it doesn't have to be a book. It could be a video. It could be a blog. It could be a YouTube channel. It could be anything, right? Have on-demand education or entertainment. Next, we talked about this, on-demand delivery apps. Okay? I mean, even if you don't have your own, but see, I'm an advocate for the small business having their own services. I don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with, using a vendor for certain things. That's really cool. But did you see how now Walmart, they're starting their own 2-day delivery like Amazon? But not just Walmart. Did you notice that McDonald's now have their own delivery app? Okay. Remember 1-800-Flowers? They have their own delivery app. Okay. You should be the same. Now, some of you might say, well, I have a salon or a barbershop. Did you know there's a website called Glam Squad? And this is on-demand, a on-demand stylist or on-demand barber. And it's funny because, guys, I had thought about it a while ago And I don't know why. I kind of thought it was a little bit far-fetched. But guys, this is a six-figure company that literally dispatched beauty professionals all over the world. This is why, guys, I want you to know whatever ideas and thoughts that you have, they're not ridiculous and it can be done. You just have to get yourself around people that will take that dream and help you incubate it and bring it to fruition. Next, drop shipping. Listen, guys, this one right here, if you have a brick and mortar store or even online, I truly believe that you should take advantage of drop shipping. Drop shipping is pretty much selling products that are aligned with your business, but you don't even purchase the product. You can if you want to, but what you do is you have trusted allies, trusted vendors that when you order that product, when someone requests it, you put in the order, you place the order, and that company takes care of everything else. They literally will deliver the product, mail it out, and everything. That's what drop shipping is. And guys, it is an excellent additional stream of income that really could position your business to make money at any given time. I mean, literally, guys, I want you to think about this. Regardless of what industry you're in, let's say, for instance, if you were a chef. Now, many of you have probably already heard of AliExpress and Alibaba, right? Now, what if you decided to have some type of biodegradable forks and, you were really about recycling? Because, guys, I'm all about a cause. Your purpose, when it's tied to something huge, man, doors open from all over the place. And I just truly believe in connecting yourself to a thing bigger than your ideal, your cause, just a cause. Breast cancer, hunger, whatever it may be. Okay. But again, this drop shipping, guys. Now, say for instance, if you was a chef, you literally could right now be selling culinary dishes, because a lot of people are at home cooking now, right? Even with the education, say if you had a restaurant, you literally could have had your chefs at home cooking on YouTube. See how that could work for you guys? On-demand education. A lot of people had to cook for the first time because of COVID-19, because they didn't want to wait in line, or it wasn't affordable to continue to go out and buy food or get delivery, right? So even if you said, well, I'm not a service provider, I sell physical items. So listen, even if you only sold t-shirts, there's people right now that still have to go to work. They need socks, they need t-shirts, all of that. What if you were able to drop ship? It's just like the retail stores right now. To me personally, I truly feel that if they had an app or a website that was directly correlated to the local store, guys, they could have been selling socks, t-shirts, everything online. Because at the end of the day, there are still people that are essential part of our economy that's still out. They're still doing things. So do you see how drop shipping is another way that you could position your business to really take it to the next level during any economy? Here's the last piece about drop shipping. Guys, it's free. Most of the time, drop shipping don't cost you any money up front. It's just action. So after you really get all of these, you decide, you know what, maybe on-demand education is for me. Maybe delivery is for me. Maybe delivery is not for me, but I'm going to try drop shipping. And that's great. But what we must now understand is, in business, you need a 24-hour lead generation and client satisfaction machine. Okay. And what I mean by that is, you need something that is working for you 24 hours a day, so that when people are interested in your business, regardless if COVID-19 is going on, a flood, a earthquake, whether you're on vacation, having a baby, getting married, whatever, you need something working for your business behind the scenes to collect information from those interested parties. You never know. You may say, for instance, if you had a business that is mainly focused on the Spanish speaking community. So guess what? In Mexico, they don't hardly have any COVID-19 cases. But guess what? If you had your business solidified online, you could be selling things to those people right now. Some of them are online right now, still shopping, right? So if you had all of those things in place you could really take advantage and still collect leads during the COVID-19 crisis. But not only that, you could still be collecting leads of people that will be interested when you do open back up. This is why you need this. This is why it is a must in your business. You want clients on a regular basis. You want to be able to serve them no matter what part of that buyer's journey that they're in. You want to connect with people to continue so that your business can thrive in any economy. And you need to have access. We're in a 24-hour on-demand environment, and you need to have something in your business set up to make sure it takes care of that for you. This is also with client satisfaction. Sometimes people have questions. Maybe they saw a product or wanted to set an appointment with you or join your class or club or whatever. They had certain questions, that they really wanted to get across. So they had a comment or something. Do you have something in place to make sure that the customer is getting everything that they need? So that could go from being a social media website, a YouTube channel. It could be a survey. It doesn't matter. Do you have something available to really feed that need to generate clients, but also make sure that they are being treated the way you want them to be treated? So let's talk about the 24-hour marketing and sales. Okay, since you need the machine, what are the tools? What do you use? Well, guys, I truly believe that is what social media is for when it comes to the entrepreneur. Okay, social media is the first place, guys. Listen, I talked to a couple of salon owners. They truly are against social media, and it's sad. Don't get me wrong, I can relate and understand because there's so much garbage and crap on social media. But see, when you understand who your ideal client is and you understand I'm on here for a purpose, you don't waste your time with all the crap, because everything that'll be in your feed is going to be people that are lining up with your purpose. This is why I love social media. This is why I love really having and living life on purpose and building a life and a business around purpose, because those things will start to gravitate you. Sure, every now and then some crap can get in your social media feed, but guess what? 95% of it is going to be things that you truly want to see. And here's the deal. Had you already had it up and running and set up, and guys, this could be a great way that you could be reaching out to your clients right now, even if you're not about selling anything. What about upkeeping the clients you already have? You see, the clients that you already have are the ones that are going to continue to support you. But have you even said anything to them during this COVID-19 crisis? Are you sending out group texts? Are you sending out anything? Are you posting quotes of encouragement? Anything? See, this is what social media is for. Next, podcasting. This is the perfect opportunity to let people know your point of view. Again, when you understand who your clique is, who your community is, right? Who your crew is. Okay? They want to hear your perspective. See, as a business owner, you must understand that you're a leader. I don't care if you got a gas station. When people come to your gas station, they look at you as a leader. Hey man, you know all about gas. Right? You know all about gas. You know what's going on. You know about the things that are selling the quickest in the store. You can guide people. Get online and talk about it. Give people your opinion and perspective about important issues in your community. Here's the deal, guys. Podcasting, completely free. See, when I was telling you in the beginning, you're going to learn some things that you can walk away with today. Everything that I'm talking to you about today right now has been completely free. It's all about action. Next, blogging. Pretty much an electronic online diary. Blogging about the things that matters the most in your community. So important. And here's the deal. It's 24 hour on demand PR, because people can find it. See, when you place it strategically in different areas where you know your target market is going to be, people can find it at any given hour and make it creative and useful to themselves. Solo ads. Solo ads is a very inexpensive way that you could advertise your business to people that have already said, hey, I'm interested in whatever it is that you have. So if you're in fitness, real estate, residential, landscaping, commercial, food, whatever, solo ads are a great source to really get the word out about your business your nonprofit, whatever it is that you may have. You literally can get a solo ad done that could reach your business, that could reach 1,300 new prospects every month for $10 a week. This is how inexpensive things are. This is why it's important for you to have a plan and be about that action. Now, we've covered a lot of information today. I know we have, so I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed at all. But it was a lot of information. I know it was, okay? I told you guys that. But the point that you need to take away today, the point is to have a business that is flexible so that you can operate in any economy and generate income in any crisis. Period. This is what this is about. This is what this is about. So some of you might be skeptical. Guess what? You have the right to be. But here's the deal. COVID-19 is that wake-up call that's like put up or shut up. COVID-19 is really like knocking on the door of everyone because we are in this together. And it's forcing us to really answer some questions to ourselves. You know, you got options always. You always have options no matter what. This is why I said you really want a business that gives you the flexibility, right? Because you always have options. So right now, you have options. So first, you could take all of this information that you just learned here and study it on your own. You might say, you know what, I don't know. I'm not ready. I don't know. Right? Let me just take what I learned and I'm gonna study it on my own. And guess what, guys? I applaud you for that because a lot of people don't do anything. Right? So again, it's not a bad choice, but I want you to understand that a lot of times when you take a lot of information in, you get overwhelmed and it takes you years and years and years to really put it into action. And right now, this is not a time to procrastinate. Okay? But again, guys, you still have choices. So next, you could do nothing. You can say, you know what? I'll pass. I'm not going to do anything. Maybe you decide, I'm going to just wait until everything blows over and go back to the normal, right? Whatever normal is. And hey, that's totally fine. Just understand that doing nothing is still a decision, okay? Just think about that. Everything that you sacrificed for your business and you want to let it go down, like, I'm going to just wait. But again, guys, it's totally fine. I just want you to think about that because doing nothing and waiting it out is still a decision. And then, guys, you have choice number 3. You really could take a front row seat to the biggest business shift of 2020, guys. You know what it is. And you could you know what? I'm going to transform my business into a bulletproof business powerhouse and really take it to the next level. And you're going to join other small businesses. I want to invite you to the Bulletproof Business Bootcamp. Here's what you get, guys, when you join this today. This is the opportunity I want to give you. First off, you're going to get the proven step-by-step blueprint that's used by Amazon, Apple, and Nike. However, it's customized for a small business so that you don't get overwhelmed. Maybe some of you guys, you have certain income levels, certain ending goals that you want. You're not trying to be a big mammoth business. You want something for your small business, but you still want the freedom. This is for you. You're going to get 24-hour access to the Small Business Growth Hack platform. Why? Because some of you guys, you need to study at 3 a.m. when your kids are sleeping. And some of you more traditional, you stop your business at 5 o'clock. So 7 o'clock in the evening is great time for you. But it's okay. It doesn't matter because you're going to have 24 access to the Small Business Growth Hack platform, which is going to be countless hours of trainings and templates and things like that. You're going to get fill-in-the-blank templates to create Apple-like community. Guys, it's all about community, really showing people that you care, you understand what their problems are about. This is why it's about you understanding who your ideal client is. You want a system to set up for sales and follow-ups. Follow-ups, there's a fortune in follow-up. And unfortunately, a lot of people leave the follow-ups on the table. When people come to your business, how often do you follow up with them? Well, guess what, guys? You're going to get fill-in-the-blank templates to go ahead and take care of that. Then you're going to get the one-page website template that will generate those leads that we were talking about automatically. Simple, one-page website, 24 hours a day, working for you to continue to build your pipeline and your books. Now, if you want lasting success, though, guys, you need to get a coach. And I'm going to give you 30 days of one-on-one coaching so that you can really take your business to the next level in a fast pace. But guess what, guys? You know I'm going to give you some added bonuses for the first 50 people that sign up to the Small Business Bulletproof Bootcamp. You're going to get an additional 60 days of one-on-one coaching. Guys, you're going to be able to ask all the questions that's pertaining to your business, anything that you don't understand. So that means for the first 50 people, guys, you're going to get a total of 90 days of one-on-one coaching. That's crazy. And guys, it's only for the first 50 people because obviously if I'm giving you one-on-one, that's a lot, right? So you definitely want to go ahead and take advantage of that. And again, it's all about you accelerating your success. This is not overnight, but guys, the hacks that I'm going to give you, you'll be able to change your business in weeks. There's going to be some things that you can tweak and see results overnight. That's how advanced and aggressive this program is. You're going to also get our 100% customer satisfaction guarantee, which says we won't quit until you win. Guys, we're in it to win it. We want you to win. You must win. We're going to give you everything you need. You want to create an app for your business? We got you. We have everything that you need. You don't have to go to the right or to the left. It's going to be very simple step-by-step program and processes that you have. Whatever level you want to take your business to. You might say, Vita, I want to take my business. I want to make 10 grand a month. I want to make 25 grand a month. Guess what, guys? We're going to give you the proven system so that you can do that. Join other savvy entrepreneurs, guys, for a one-time tax-deductible investment of $57. Wow, I know that's crazy. And guess what? 10% of the sale is going to be donated to feedamerica.org, okay, which is all about feeding Americans during the COVID-19. But guys, they support over 20 food banks. I'm all about volunteering and philanthropy. And hunger is one of the things I truly believe there's no excuse for Americans to be hungry. And feedamerica.org, you can check them out. They help out over 200 food banks in America. A great organization. And guys, the other one is donateppe.org. They are donating PPE to the frontline workers. Guys, it's all about connecting yourself and doing something for the betterment of our community and our economy. Hey guys, click the link. Check it out at bit.ly Small Business Growth Bootcamp. Okay, that's bit.ly Small Business Growth Bootcamp. And it will take you right to the page so that you can go ahead and enroll yourself in this particular training, guys. Don't wait. Sign up today, guys. Do not delay. Sign up today. Spots are filling up fast. Guys, a one-time tax-deductible investment of $57. You cannot beat that, guys. Truly. Truly, guys, together we can fight the COVID-19 outbreak. Guys, stay in if you can and learn and decide to position your business to take it to the next level. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, guys. It's been a pleasure and an honor. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the other